Yes, like as you mentioned that about speaking part, one thing I want to add it here, like I have listened a lot. Okay, if I will not if I will not do practice, then how will all those words and sentences come out? It's all in our head, but we are not. If we are not speak, then it doesn't work, right? Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
so,
When I listen some video in YouTube, like conversational video, that time I feel like, oh, that's the simple, that's the way to speak, and that's all the easy to speak.
video first.
Hello, Bablu, how are you?
Yes, ma'am, I am doing great. And what about you?
Yes, I'm also fine and fantastic, I can say. Okay, how the day is so far?
Okay, my day is so far very wonderful, you can say, and it's
Okay.
going well. Nowadays, my day is going well, and
Okay.
because I am enjoying my learning journey.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. So could you please introduce yourself for sake of our viewers?
We are meeting for
Yes.
the first time, so it's very necessary to introduce ourselves for our
Yes.
audience. And you, I know
Yes.
you have also YouTube channel. I have also YouTube channel. That's why it is very
Yes.
necessary for our viewers.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so, first of all, thank you very much for giving me your for giving me wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. This is Bablu
Mhm.
Kisku. I am connecting from Hooghly, West Bengal, and I have done masters in English literature. If I talk about my interest, I love to play cricket, football, and having conversation with different kinds of people. And by profession, I am a school teacher, and I am very inquisitive person, and I love to learn new things. And I am also very passionate and enthusiastic about learning this English language. And apart from that, I am running a YouTube channel which name is English with Bablu, where I upload English related content, English related conversational videos. So that's pretty much about myself, and thank you for asking.
Okay. Okay. Now I am going to give my introduction.
Good.
Okay. Yes. I'm Puspanjali from Assam, and I have done my graduation in art stream. We are three in my family, my son and my husband along with me. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love to read books, listening music, and traveling also one of my hobbies. And apart from that, I love to speak with different people because different people in English because it feels me that I'm getting something extra things because earlier I was not able to speak in English, and nowadays I feel some kind of motivating kind of feelings. That's why I love to speak with different peoples, and that's it all about me.
Okay, glad to hear about yourself.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, I am also very excited and curious to know more about you. So that's why I'm asking you, when did you start your speaking journey, and when did you think that you have to learn this language?
It's been 1 year when I started my speaking journey, and I was not good at in this language. But simultaneously, I get fluency. I can say like little by little. I can't say I'm perfectly. I can speak English. I'm not like that, but I hope it will happen. Like in future, I'm hoping because it's all about like consistency. If we do practice daily, then definitely we can achieve. Because if everyone can do, then why we can't do, right? That's always I give motivation to myself, and that's how day by day I am getting improvement. And I was earlier I was used to listen a lot, Nowadays also I sometimes listen like some content in English, and mostly I love to listen the conversational videos. Okay, and I was not comfortable in on video call earlier. I and I can say I'm comfortable in audio call, but in video on video call what happens I don't know. I feel like stuck in between, and that's why I'm thinking that I should continue my journey both in audio and on video also. That would definitely help me in improving my communication skill, and that's how I'm going on.
Yes, yes, definitely. If you talk to someone on video call, so because they are for your eye contact, so that's why you
Yes,
will get a lot more confidence. Okay,
yes,
better than
yes.
before also. That's why
Mhm.
it is helpful also. And
Confidence matter a lot. Yes.
yes,
I yes, whenever I talk with someone in person, that here there are not that kind of environment where I can speak with people. We all are speaking our mother tongue, and whenever I go to my son's school, the principal and teachers are speak in English. Okay, and that's why it's in also if they conducted some uh, the parents meeting, then we have
people.
to, yes, PDM, and we have to talk with them in English. And yeah, that is also one of the reason, one of
Yes,
the reasons, yes, why I'm learning this language. Yes.
yes,
And
that's great.
mm,
Because we
and
have
it's
to face
also,
also, we have to interact with all the even guardians, teachers, and most of the people. So nowadays, so that's why it is very necessary to learn this language.
yes, yes. And also it was my childhood dream because I was not in English medium. I'm from Assamese medium, and it was kind of a dream of mine. And one day, if I talk with someone in English, then it makes me feel different. That's feel thoughts was there in my mind, and now sometimes I feel whenever I talk with someone in English, whenever I can express my thoughts with someone, then I feel happy because for that dream, it comes true now. I can say
Yes.
yes,
Everybody has a dream also, and it is I
mhm,
think in my perspective, it is very easy to learn this language. But
yes,
before we talk to someone, we have confidence also. Okay, so you
mm,
have to tell yourself that yes, I can do anything. Not only for learning this language, you can achieve anything in your life if you have confidence in yourself. Okay,
yes, yes,
and also
mhm,
you have to be very consistent also. Without consistency, nothing can be achieved in your life.
yes. Yes. And one thing I want to add in here that like even if you if you want to do something and if you have some dream, like I'm giving an example, okay, but if you are not facing like challenges to become your dreams come true, then you can't fulfill your dream. What difficulties comes to us, that we should embrace all those difficulties, then we can achieve. Otherwise, if we all the time, if we dream and we if we think all the time, it will not comes true. We have to go after that dream, and what is essential to complete that dream, we have to face that all of the risks, right? Then we can achieve. Suppose now we are talking, we are talking about speaking about something in English, okay? But if I would not fix my mind that let's go and do a video call with someone. then how I can know about my confidence, and how I can get we have to face the,
Yes,
whatever comes uh, to our like journey, to what we want to be. Like we have to grab all those problems, or grab all those opportunities, so that we can know our for false, and whatever it is, we can figure it out, right?
yes, yes. Of course,
Yes.
ma'am. Of course.
Mhm.
And one thing I would like to add in this regard, that we have to come out from our comfort zone. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Because there are two types of people there are in our society.
Mhm.
One is who are very what should I say, who are very who try to stay in their comfort zone, and who want to push their life ahead. Okay, so who
Mhm.
want to try to in comfort zone, stay in comfort zone. They are not thinking about their life going ahead. And the
Mhm.
another people is who want to be successful and who want to push their life ahead also by throwing them, by pushing them in this comfort zone. They are actually, they will be successful in their life. And most of the great people, most of the successful people life story, if you go through their life story, so you will come across, you will go through that they have become successful by pushing their life ahead. Okay, they
Mhm.
don't try to stay, they didn't try to stay in their comfort zone. That's why
Yes.
they become successful in their life.
Yes.
So we have
Yes.
to follow their footstep also. Okay, by
Yes.
following their footstep, we will be also successful in our life. Definitely,
Yes.
not only learning this language, we will achieve everything in our life. Okay.
Yes. Yes, in that case, I want to say, suppose you want to become a healthy person, then what should you do? You are just dreaming about your health, that I'm going to be like that or this. I need to be healthy. If you all the time, if you thinking but not doing anything, it will not go your dream, right? It will not work that way.
It not
So
work.
what do you have to do? You have to go for a workout, or if you if you want to go for gymming, then like there are several kind of workout out there, and we
Yes,
can choose. We can running, we can cycling. There are lots of things, so that we can uh, get our goals. That if we want to go, if we want to become a healthy person, then we should follow all those things. Otherwise,
yes,
we will not get that healthy body, right?
yes.
Yes.
We have to work hard. We have to work hard. We have to
Yes.
toil.
We have
Yes,
to do action.
yes, yes,
Yes. Action, like first dream, second action.
yes, yes,
Without action, we can't achieve anything, I can say.
yes, yes.
Action
And
is. Mhm.
I'd like to share one thing in my case also.
Yes.
Nowadays I have become teacher. Now I am teacher. I teach in a school also. In my earlier times, I used to think that I knew grammar, so I could speak English well. Okay. So this was
Yes.
my, you can say misconception, or you can say also myth also. Most of the learners, they also used to think this like, okay. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
if I knew well grammar, so I could speak English well, but this is
Yes.
not like that. Okay, so
No.
if you mug up all the words from dictionary, so it will be not easy, it will be not what should I say, it will be not possible to speak this language if you
Yes.
learn all the words from dictionary. Okay, for
Yes.
speaking
Yes.
you have to just speaking, because
Yes.
speaking comes from speaking. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Even
why
we have.
I
Yeah.
was I was lacking only. listening and speaking part. But I used to focus on reading, writing. Okay, in those parts I am very good. But nowadays I can speak, I can convey my thoughts well also. And
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot, long way to go right now. Okay,
Yes,
because you know that there is always room for self improvement. That's why I
yes,
am trying my level best to speak this language to learn more and more. Okay, so
yes,
there, if you can say that for not only learning this language, if you want to learn anything, it's a lifelong journey. Okay, it's a
yes,
lifelong. We should keep on practicing every single day.
yes. Yes, like as you mentioned that about speaking part, one thing I want to add it here, like I have listened a lot. Okay, if I will not if I will not do practice, then how will all those words and sentences come out? It's all in our head, but we are not. If we are not speak, then it doesn't work, right? Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
When I listen some video in YouTube, like conversational video, that time I feel like, oh, that's the simple, that's the way to speak, and that's all the easy to speak, right? But when it comes to convey by ourselves, it's still difficult because
yes,
we are not doing practice. That's
yes,
why.
yes,
Mm-hmm. And for yes, for that case, I have that like I want to say that even we listen a lot, it doesn't mean we are so good as like we can speak as fluent as they are, right? But it's it's not gonna happen if we don't do the practice, right?
because in learning language there are four pillars: LSRW technique. Okay,
Yes,
listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So we have to follow those four pillars. First of all,
yes,
listening. We have to start speaking, and then reading and writing. And one more
yes,
thing I would like to add that thinking in English. Okay,
yes,
after achieving all these things, after learning, after focusing on listening, speaking, reading, writing, we have to focus on, also on thinking. Okay.
yes,
Okay, and most of the also sometimes also I think that some of learners, some of teachers also they say that we have to think in English. Okay, so I'd like to ask you one thing in this regard that without learning vocabulary, we are not able
mhm,
to think in English. Okay,
yes,
so, because we have different types of mother tongue in our state. Okay, you
mhm,
have Assamese, I have Santali or local language is another Bengali. That's why we have lots of mother tongue in our in local language in our state, in our locality. So it's not possible all the time to think in English because
mhm.
we are living in the place where this language is not spoken all the time. Okay,
Yes, yes.
because this time I am speaking to you in English, but after I have to switch sometimes also in our mother tongue. And if I
Mhm,
go to market also at that time also I have to speak in local language. Okay,
mhm,
because everybody can't understand this language, so it's not
yes,
required to speak this language at that time. So that's why
mhm,
we are not getting such types of English speaking environment surrounding ourselves. Okay, so
mhm,
that's why we have to learn some vocabs regarding our situation. Okay, in
mhm.
which
Yes,
situation and in which activities, what types of activities we do in our daily routine. So we have to learn some vocabs regarding these types of situation, and then we have to think in English after that. Okay.
yes. Yes. In this regard, I want to say that, for all people, it's not for me. Example, so I'm giving my example. Okay. For me, writing, I'm not that much fond of writing. Okay. I'm fond of listening, watching, and speaking. And that three parts I love to do. Otherwise, whenever it comes to, by writing, then it's feel laziness. I don't know why, but maybe if I have interest in that things, but I'm not doing yet. Maybe in future I will do, but now I'm doing. I'm listening, speaking, and reading. And watching also, watching content in YouTube. That's four thing I am doing these days. Yes, but not all the time. Whenever I get 1 hour or half an hour, at that time I manage my practice in English.
Okay, ma'am, I'd like to ask you out of the box something. What do you do by profession or what are you doing nowadays?
I'm actually a homemaker, but apart from that, household chores, I'm running a business which is about cake. I sell cake, and yes,
That's great.
that's it.
Okay, okay, so
That's
what types of cake? What types of cake do you make?
uh, whatever required the customer, whatever they give me the orders, I can deliver.
Okay, so do you make it by yourself or do you have some workers?
No, no, no. I'm not like hired anyone for my business because I'm doing it from my home. And if in future it's needed, then I will definitely hire someone to helping me.
Okay, that's great thing also. You are running your own business nowadays. That's a great idea also.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. That's
Okay.
why, that's why sometimes I feel like if I get two or three orders, um, then I don't have that much of energy to speak with someone. And that on that day I skip speaking part, but half an hour I always try to listen. Even I have to do the work, or even I have get any orders, then I always try to listen half an hour.
Okay.
That's I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I also try to do this like thing also because I also don't have such much free time at home also because you know I am a teacher. I have to go to school, and apart from that, I have to do the all the household chores. Okay. So
Okay.
being a father,
Yes.
I am also blessed with a son. So I have to. And there are lots of responsibilities on my shoulder. Okay. I have to do all the
Yes.
things. I have to teach my son. I have to go to market. There's lots of things. And apart from it, I am trying my level best to give the productive time for learning and for this speaking this language. And that's why whenever I get free time, I am trying my level best to give this time for learning and speaking this language. That's why I always, each and every day, I try to connect 3 or 4 people regularly. Okay.
And that's
Because
nice because yeah. Mhm.
without practicing, you will not achieve such fluency or such level because there are lots of level in learning this language. So you have to put a lot of effort, lot of time also. You have to immerse yourself totally as much as you can. You have to just immerse yourself. Okay, and you have
Yes.
to
Yes.
sound yourself totally in English. That's why I
Yes.
also talk to my son also English. Because I want to give him properly English speaking environment so that he in his future cannot face any hesitation, any problem in learning or
Mhm.
speaking this language. Whatever I have faced so far. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, well, same thing. I also thinking sometimes that like we are not used to that environment. We were not getting any facilities earlier, but nowadays it's very easy for students. because they are going for their English environment schools, and I think they will get more confidence, more like fluency if they do practice with their teachers and their like friends, then they will like become very good speaker. But sometimes I to tell my son that do practice with me sometimes because I don't have anyone to practice. Why not do practice with me? He speaks very well. He is in seventh standard. He speaks very well, but he says that I'm comfortable with you only in our mother tongue. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's great. Okay, do you also talk to your husband in English?
No, no, no. He is not interested in this speaking English. Yeah,
So, by the way, what does your husband do?
he is an all employee.
He is an
All employee.
okay, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. Do
Okay,
you have any
then.
question?
Yes, I have some queries, but we will discuss some other days.
Yes,
There are lots of
because
things
the
to
video is
discuss.
getting
Yes,
longer. Yes,
but
yes, video is
for
getting
for
longer.
yes. For timetable, we can't talk that much because it's time for teaching my child also. Because
Okay,
he wanted me whenever he go for study, then I have to check it out what he is doing or like if
yes, yes,
he facing any difficulties. Yes,
yes, yes. Okay, ma'am. Okay, okay, ma'am. Right. It was a nice conversation with you, and I enjoyed this conversation. And thank you
yes,
very much for giving me your precious time. Okay,
yes.
okay, ma'am.
Thank
Bye.
you. Same here. Like I'm also happy. I feel
I'm
like
glad.
we had a good conversation. I feel so good. Yes.
I am also doing good also.
Yes. See you
Okay,
for in the next time. Okay.
okay,
Bye.
okay. Okay. I hope we will have a conversation also next time. Okay.
Okay. Bye. Take
Okay.
care.